And welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm doing another section of my palettes, and this part is going to be P. Louise. And before anyone says anything, yes, that is the wrong back that's supposed to be on the Alex straws. It's supposed to be white, which the second one is right, but this one it was too late before we realised it was back to front. So we're just going to deal with that. When all the palettes and stuff are in there, you're not going to see it anyway, so it's not a big deal. But yes, we're going to start off this video with P. Louise. The reason I'm putting P. Louise up here on display is because as much as I absolutely love P. Louise eyeshadow palettes, they are a pain to store. They're so big, so bulky, and it would just be better if I had them all in one section up here. So let's get on into it. I think I'm going to start off with the books. So firstly we have, this is the Hocus Pocus, no it's not, this is the Droplet of Magic palette. I'm not going to open it because it's all locked and I can't bother to do that. So luckily they fit in perfectly, so I'm going to put that one at the back here. I know you can't see it, but when I'm finished filming, because I'm literally standing on a chair right now and my tripod is on my desk filming this, so when it's done I will get the camera and take a proper view of it, but you will start to see it, everything a bit more later. Next we have the Hocus Pocus palette. This is the other Halloween palette she did. Again, I can't show you because it's locked up, so that is going to go next to the black palette. And because I have that padlock, they don't fit in nicely next to each other because it gets bulky again. And then I do have one more book. This is the Aligning My Future eyeshadow palette. This one has more like pastel shades in it. There was another one, but I haven't got it. I've just got this one. So this one I'm going to keep because I love the pastel colours in here. Okay, next we're going to do the big, like, chunky palettes. So firstly we have Money Shot. This is the green one. This is the top of the green palette, and then you can pull these out. This one's a little bit stiff, but you can pull these out, and then there's more shades here. This green one is not going anywhere, so that's going to go in. Fabulous. Next we have the Chill palette. This is a new one from her. This is or was in the December budget box. This is a full blue eyeshadow palette, which is really nice to add to her collection, so this one is staying. Then we have the World of Wonder palette, and this is the big purple palette. I have done a video on this one, and I have also done a video on the green one if you're interested, and this is not going anywhere. Okay, and then we have two more. We firstly have the Beauty in the Breakup palette. I think this come in a budget box, but if I'm honest, I think I'm just going to get rid of it because I don't think I'm going to use that. It is beautiful, like right up my street with the pinks and browns, but I think I'm going to say goodbye to that one. And then my last bulky one is All I See Is Signs, and this is just a full-on warm toned palette, and that is going to stay. I've probably done this the wrong way. That's fine, that can fit in like that. Okay, next I'm going to show you the bigger flat palette. So firstly we have the Blend Away 2022 palette. This is what it looks like. It's a beautiful pinky sort of warm palette. That's going to stay for now because I actually really love this palette, and I did review this in my full face of P. Louise, I'm pretty sure. Next we have the Identify Your Worth palette. This is, oh my goodness, I've not even used it, the plastic's still in there. This is just a big neutral palette, and there's also highlighters in there as well, and that is going to stay. I'm absolutely certain that I've Wedding Wish XL. I'm not too sure where it is. I think it might be in another box that's not in where all the other palettes were. So when I do get that, I will be putting that up here because I love that palette. And then the last one we have is the latest one that I've got from her. This is the 11 palette. I'm just going to get it out of the box, and this is her new rainbow palette. It's absolutely beautiful. It's 1111 as well. Rep the 1111, there we go. So that is not going anywhere. And then we have this palette. This is the But Does It Come in Pink, which is a question I ask frequently about anything. I'm just going to get all these out of the boxes because it's just annoying otherwise. This is a really nice, smaller, travel-friendly pink palette. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not going anywhere. And then this one, I've really been debating on whether to keep this or not because I just don't know. It's discontinued. You can't buy it anymore. And this is the Watch the Queen Conquer palette. So you've got pinks and purples on this side. Flip it over and you have the greens and reds and browns, and then there's like a chessboard in the middle. I definitely don't think I need it, but I am going to keep it for now. I tell you what I am going to get rid of though, all of my Stack 'em Up palettes. There's no need for me to have these. I might keep the warm toned one. I'm going to keep the orange one. I'll show you what these look like. They're just mini colourful palettes basically. And this is the orange one. It's a really beautiful travel friendly warm toned one, so I'm going to keep this one. But these four I'm going to get rid of. I've got a big blue palette, a big green palette, a big purple palette, and I've got pink palettes, so I don't need these, so they're going. Next I have the It Takes Two eyeshadow palette. This is just like a warm toned one. I'm pretty sure we got this in the advent calendar last year, the budget one. I'm going to keep this because again it's a nice travel friendly palette, warm tones, and it also has a good selection of shimmers in there. Next we have the Fall in Love with P. Louise eyeshadow palette. This has all 3 quads that she did for Valentine's Day all in one palette. I'm pretty sure we got this in a budget box, but I might be wrong. That's going to stay. And then I have 2 of these mini palettes that come in the budget box last year, like the budget advent calendar, sorry. We have a purple version, which is really nice. And then we have a pink version, and I'm going to keep these because they don't take up too much room. Obviously, I do have other stuff. I've actually got the advent calendar ones from this year, so let me grab them. Okay, the little ones are in a box, and I'll put those up there when I get round to them. But I have got the big Taste palette here that was in the advent calendar. Sorry if you've not opened it yet, but I'm pretty sure by the time you watch it you will. So yeah, that's going to go in here as well. And then lastly I have oh my goodness, and then lastly I have some Love Tapes palettes. They'll go at the front there, and then I'm going to tuck the palettes here are the ones I'm doing now. So firstly we have the Lady in Charge palette. This is a really nice, I'd say sort of cool toned eyeshadow palette. I'm going to keep that one. Then next we have Wedding Wish. This again is a really nice neutral one and good travel friendly size as well. I don't even know if she does these Love Tapes anymore, but I've still got them anyway. Beneath the Sheets, this is a really nice all matte eyeshadow palette, so I'm going to keep that. This is Vacation, which is a really nice pinky orangey palette, but I think I'm going to get rid of this one because I have the other orangey palette for warm tone, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Next we have Bride to Be. This is again another really nice neutral palette, so that one's going to stay. Then I have Going Solo. I was really excited about this palette, but I've not even touched it. And this was a Black Friday launch maybe 2 years ago now. And I've got my other smoky palettes that I love, so I'm actually going to say goodbye to this, which kind of makes me a bit sad. So I was really excited about this, but I've just not used it, so that can go. And then I have 2 of the limited edition Christmassy ones. I'm going to keep these because I don't have many Christmas palettes in my collection. So this is Under the Mistletoe. This one has the reds and greens. And then this one is Winter Wonderland, which is a bluey sort of periwinkle palette. And then that is literally all of my P. Louise palettes that I own. I think the only one I'm missing is Wedding Wish XL, but that is going to go in there because I absolutely love that palette. So I'm going to quickly show you what all the palettes look like up here. Okay, so I'm literally holding these on a tripod, so I'm really sorry if it's very wobbly, but this is what the P. Louise section looks like. You can barely see the back of it now anyway, that they're all there. But I just love this because now I can see all my P. Louise palettes, and I'll definitely be able to get my use out of them now. And yeah, I'm really happy with that actually. I definitely got rid of quite a lot as well, so yes, very pleased. Okay, so I thought I would just come back on and show you a new clip of what this section is looking like. Just because when I was editing this back, I was like, my P. Louise section doesn't look like that anymore. There's a few more items added to it. So this is what it's currently looking like. I did go ahead and add Wedding Wish XL here, and I have since got the Michaela eyeshadow palette. I've also got the Michaela brush set case up here. Ignore my nails, they're absolutely horrendous. I'm getting them done tomorrow, thank goodness. But I have just the box here. I didn't want to throw it away. It's absolutely stunning, like I love it. And then behind here I just have the box from the advent calendar, the brush set box, just stood prettily, is that even a word? I don't know, just stood there nicely. And then just at the front here I've just got a couple of random bits from the budget box. I have the pizza palette, which looks like this, and then I just put this free brush set here for now. I need to actually just put them away with my brushes. This is the Michaela palette if you want to see it. Sorry the quality and lighting isn't great. I'm filming this on my phone and just using the bedroom lighting, but this is the Michaela palette. I have done a look on this on my TikTok if you want to see, so I just thought I'd let you know. This is now added in here. I'm actually going to flip that the other way around, even though it's technically upside down, just so it looks a bit nicer. And then I think underneath here, Wedding Wish XL, look, this is literally me stood on the stool, like hilarious. So yeah, Wedding Wish XL, I knew I had it in there because it is one of my favourite PLOUISE palettes. So that is what this section is currently looking like. Actually, wait, let me put these back. And I also added these two palettes from the advent calendar, that one, and then there's a deeper one as well, just stacked on those other two little palettes. But yeah, I just was editing that thinking it looked really empty, but this is what it's currently looking like. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Comment down below, let me know what you think of my PLOUISE collection. Anything you'd like me to do videos on, please let me know. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below and I will see you in my next video. Bye!